Hello everyone! Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ito po ulit si Richard Solomon of my YouTube channel, Ang Mga Kwento ni Cha or Cha's Narratives, and welcome to Cha's Sports Vlog. Finally, the wait is over and we have just concluded the second semi-final match in the US Open 2022 US Open Men's Singles Semifinals, no? Second semifinals po kasi ang first semifinals sa US Open sa men's tennis ay between Karen Khachanov and versus Casper Ruud, no? And ang nanalo po doon ay si Casper Ruud. He was just waiting and now the wait is over. Finally, Carlos Alcaraz became triumphant between their match or his match against the American Frances Tiafoe with a score of 6-7, 6-3, 6-1, 6-7, and finally 6-3 on the fifth set. Carlos Alcaraz lost the first and the fourth set, but he came back strong in the second and third set, winning it at 6-3 and 6-1 respectively, no? And finally on the fifth set, 6-3. It was actually a very tight match for Carlos Alcaraz. He actually broke Frances Tiafoe twice. Kamunti kang pang ma-break ng pangatlo si Frances Tiafoe, but he was too tired, so Frances Tiafoe actually won the tiebreaker sa fourth set, no? Ganon kagaling si Tiafoe, Frances Tiafoe sa tiebreakers. If you would go and look at the statistics or the stats of Frances Tiafoe in the whole draw of the US Open, wala po siyang tiebreaker sa lahat ng mga matches niya na natalo siya sa tiebreak. While Carlos Alcaraz, yun yung parang weakness ni Carlos Alcaraz, na sa lahat ng mga tatlo or pang-apat na tiebreaker games niya or sets ay natalo. Puro talo naman si Carlos Alcaraz. But baliwala rin dahil kasi laging nananalo si Carlos Alcaraz, no? So and in the final set, 6-3, even you can see from the fourth set to the fifth set na pagod na, nakikita na yung pagod ni yung pagiging pagod niya na sa whole tournament. Imagine this always 2 weeks tournament, no? Naroon pa rin mentally, no? Napakalakas ni Carlos Alcaraz, yung mental game niya, no? Hindi siya bumibitaw sa physically sa laro. Pagod siya, pero mentally pinapakita niya pa rin na kaya niya. In fact, he broke Frances Tiafoe twice in the or thrice, I believe so, in the fifth set, no? That's why he became triumphant and victorious in this match against Frances Tiafoe. Frances Tiafoe, nevertheless, has a very good showing, especially in this US Open tournament, because he has beaten the likes of Rafael Nadal, who is actually a very, very strong, formidable, and alam nyo, bihira nakakatalo kay sa totoo lang kay Rafa Nadal, no? Kaya pag natalo mo si Rafa Nadal, isang napakalaking would you call it consolation or Isang napaka-laking achievement na yun pag natalo mo si Rafael Nadal, no? So, and Francis Tiafoe has done that. And he has beaten top players along the way also, leading to the semifinals against Carlos Alcaraz. Anyway, for now, dahil tapos na yung semifinals at ang maghaharap na officially sa 2022 US Men's Championship is between Casper Ruud, the first finalist, and now Carlos Alcaraz of Spain, no? Okay, papakita ko ngayon, what are the odds? Sino sa tingin nyo ngayon? Please comment below, sino sa tingin nyo ngayon ang bet nyo to win this US Open 2022 US Open Men's Singles Championship. Okay? So, pakita natin yung mga stats nila leading before the US Open. At currently, kung ano yung standing nila ngayon sa ATP rankings also. Sandali lang, babalik na rin po natin tong camera natin. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, pinapakita ko po sa inyo ngayon yung sa PC ko, no? On my monitor. Yan po yung final score, gaya ng sabi ko, between Carlos Alcaraz and Francis Tiafoe, with Carlos winning the second semifinal match with a score of 6-7, 6-3, 6-1, 6-7, and 6-3. Okay, so that is over now, and now let us examine or see and look at the statistics of these two finalists going to the US Open men's singles championship, no? So first, the first finalist is Casper Ruud. He's actually from Norway, and he's ranked number 7 in the ATP rankings right now, number 7 in the world. And kung itataas lang natin, his age is 23 years old, bata pa, no? And he turned pro actually last 2015. He is 6 foot flat. He's right-handed and two-handed backhand, no? And coach niya is si Christian Ruud. I believe this is his brother or his father, I don't know. I think parang parang kapatid niya to. I believe Christian Ruud is naglalaro para active player pa rin ata. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, ito naman yung career singles career titles niya, no? From the 2020 up to 2022. I hope nakikita niyo maigi, no? Well, anyway, if you would look at this on last 2020, last 2 years ago, he only had one singles title in his name, at yun ay is clay court sa Buenos Aires. In 2021 naman, he had 5 singles championship titles, at lahat ito, halos lahat, 4 ito ay sa clay, at meron siyang isang hard court, outdoor hard court. So meron siyang 5 titles. At nung ito naman 2022, he has 3 titles under his name, and all of which are puro clay. So all in all, he had 8 clay titles under his name, no? So puro at isang hard lang. 3 titles siya ngayong 2022, leading to the US Open. Ayan po si Casper Ruud, ang isa sa finalist natin sa 2022 US Open Men's Singles Championship. And now we go to Carlos Alcaraz. By the way, these statistics are coming from courtesy of ATP Tour po, no, yung website nila mismo, no. Kaya hindi po ako nagkukwento rito sa inyo ng inventong mga figures, dahil ito ay official rankings and official statistics ng mga players. And now, the other finalist in the US Open single championship is ranked number 4, Carlos Alcaraz of Spain. He's 19 years old. He's much younger, of course, by 4 years kaysa kay Casper Ruud. Mas matanda si Casper Ruud, no? He just became from 2018, so that's what, like 4 years ago. And he is also 6 foot 6 flat, no? Parehas sila na ng height ni Casper Ruud. He's also right-handed and two-handed backhand. And he's from Murcia, Spain. At ang coach niya ay si Juan Carlos Ferrero. And if you remember, sa ating mga tennis aficionados dyan, Juan Carlos Ferrero is actually also a Spaniard pro tennis player during his time, and also one of the top 10. Nag number 1 rin ata yan sa world rankings very shortly lang, no? At leading to, bago makapunta sa US Open 2022, ito po ang mga titles na napanalunan na ni Carlos Alcaraz. In 2021, he only had 1 titles under his name, and it was a clay court title. Sa noong 2022 naman, eto, recently, he had 4 titles at mayroon siyang ATP Masters 1,000 titles, clay court sa Madrid, also sa Barcelona, it's also clay court, and ATP Masters sa Miami, a hard court title, and from Rio de Janeiro, he has a clay court title again. So, kung comparing to Casper Ruud, yung mga kalaban niya sa championship, parehas po sila meron at least tig-isang hard court title. May tig-isa. So, there's an equal an even chances of being very competent to each other, competitive to each other, tong si Casper Ruud at saka si Carlos Alcaraz. So, now, who do you think will win? Sinong bet nyo ngayon sa championship na to? Si Carlos Alcaraz or si Casper Ruud ng Norway, no? By the way, si Casper Ruud is it's very rare that a tennis pro world level player would come from Norway nga po pala, no? So kaya magaling to talaga si Casper Ruud. Now, I have an analysis, my own analysis sa match up na to na gaganapin very soon is medyo pagod na pagod itong si Carlos Alcaraz, no? Lately going to the finals of this 2022 men's singles championship. Kasi inabot ng 5 oras or 4 na oras ata, almost 5 hours yung laro nila ni katatapos na semifinals nila ni Frances Chapo ng USA, no? Samantalang si Christopher Casper Ruud ay hindi masyado natagalan, 4-setter yung laro nila, 3 hours mahigit against Kashakov, no? At Kachanov, I'm sorry, correction please, Kachanov, no? So it's a 4-setter match yung kay Casper Ruud. Parang hindi nabigyan rin siya ng magandang laban, pero hindi katulad ng kay Carlos Alcaraz. Medyo talagang pagod na siya sa laban with Frances Chapo, at inabot pa ng more than 4 hours or leading to almost 5 hours ata yung laro nila. Kaya I hope mayroon pang hangin na natitira at lakas going to the finals with against Casper Ruud. I guess that will be on Monday. Bukas pa ata yun, isa Monday pa, no? ang magiging Monday sa Pilipinas but Sunday sa US, sa New York, yung magiging final or championship match ni Ruud and Carlos Alcaraz, no? At at any rate, as I've said, I hope Carlos Alcaraz, who is my bet actually, would still win and will still have enough air and strength to win over Ruud, no? So Carlos Alcaraz po ako, but it's anybody's ball game now. Casper Ruud has a big chance also of upsetting Carlos Alcaraz, no? Now, papakita ko lang po ito yung final match na laban ni Carlos Alcaraz and Francis Tiafoe, USA, doon sa last sa game nila ni kanina last semifinals. This was a 5-3. Ang leading po ay si Carlos Alcaraz. At dyan po nanalo finally si Carlos Alcaraz kanina against Francis Tiafoe, no? So, baliktarin ko lang po ito. Okay, so that ends up my vlog for today. At least binigyan ko kayo ng idea kung ano yung mga statistics ng ating dalawang finalists for the 2022 US Open Men's Singles Championship. That would be held this Sunday, USA, or Monday dito sa Pilipinas. I just don't know kung anong time, madaling araw again po atay, baliktad yung oras natin, no? So, pareha sila may hardcourt titles prior to this US Open, tig-isa lang. Karamihan ng mga championship nilang mga titles nila ay was achieved on a clay court, pero tig-isa silang hardcourt titles. Ang kinakabahan na ako ng onte is parang baka naubos yung lakas na ni no? Yung air and strength. Meron pa ba kaya natitira na pang championship itong si Carlos Alcaraz ng Spain? Or would it be this will be exploited or maximized by Casper Ruud ng Norway, yung chances niya dahil siya yung mas reservado, no? Mas mahaba yung pahinga niya kasi siya yung unang semifinalist. At siya yung unang finalist na nakapasok na diyan sa championship slot sa men's singles championship sa US Open. So dito na po nagtatapos. So who would be your bet on the 2022 US men's singles championship? Would it be Casper Ruud or would it be Carlos Alcaraz? For me, I would still go for Carlos Alcaraz kasi nga si Carlos Alcaraz is just like a different animal, no? He's a beast. He may be tired physically, but yung mental game niya would push his physique to go an extra mile every time. And ang gusto ko yung kay Alcaraz, meron siya palaging breaking game instinct, no? He likes to break every point for that matter sa service ng kalaban. At yun ang hindi nagawa ni Francis Tiafoe kay Carlos Alcaraz. So I like his breaking game mentality, and the winning, of course, mentality of Carlos Alcaraz. So my bet is Carlos Alcaraz. Who would it be for you? So please comment below. At dito na po nagtatapos ang aking vlog for today for the 2022 US Men's Singles Championship. Carlos Alcaraz versus Casper Ruud of Norway. Hanggang dito na po. So, God bless everyone, and happy weekend. As I always say, peace, God bless, and love one another, more so your families. Bye-bye. Please do subscribe, okay? And comment below. Bye-bye. Thank you.